I never thought I would live to be this old. All of my life I was taught how to die as a Christian, but no one ever taught me how I ought to live in the years before I die. I wish they had, because I'm an old man now, and believe me, it's not easy. Hello, this is Kenny Underwood coming to you from 1 Minute Sermon. That's an excerpt from Nearing Home, Billy Graham's latest book. And in this book, Graham talks about how it is to grow older. I think he's 94 now. He wrote it when he was, I believe, when he was 93. But he goes on to talk about the difficulties and the trials that old age brings with it. He goes on through in the introduction of the book, and he ends it with this paragraph. Someday our life's journey will be over, and since we all are nearing home, as we do so, I pray that you and I may not only learn what it means to grow older, but, with God's help, also learn to grow older with grace and find the guidance needed to finish well. The guidance needed to finish well. You know, my wife and I were traveling through Florida recently. We stopped and stayed with some friends in the Villages in Central Florida, and we attended Palm Sunday worship services at New Covenant United Methodist Church in the Villages, Florida. Reverend Harold Hendren delivered the message that day, and although the message was a fantastic message, very inspirational, the thing that I found most inspirational that day was the congregation. These people are 55 and older. Most of those people that were at that service that day that we attended were much older than 55. I believe there are over 2,000 people that attend services there every week. There are 4 services held, and we had to wait, which wasn't a problem, for people to leave as we went in. And that place was packed full of people with lots of walkers and canes and some wheelchairs. But the inspirational part was that these people in their golden years were there to worship God. And they sang and they stood and they welcomed each other and they welcomed us. And they were displaying the love of Christ. And you know, I think that's what God wants us to do as we enter our older years. And to remember that we're being watched, how we perform our walk with Christ. You know, in Psalm 71:18 it says, "When I am old and gray-headed, O God, do not forsake me until I declare your strength to this generation." So there you go, there's your 1 minute sermon. Remember that as you walk through life and as you enter those golden years, people are still watching you. And remember that you're there to set an example for them as you follow Christ. God bless.